Imagine a world where consumer data privacy laws are much stricter. How would that impact targeted marketing, data collection, and brand trust? Data privacy, a concept that concerns the way our personal information is collected, stored, and used, is becoming more and more critical. Currently, businesses gather vast amounts of data to fine-tune their marketing efforts. But there's a rising concern about the extent of this data collection. In a world with stricter data privacy laws, the way businesses operate would change dramatically. To understand the impact of stricter data privacy laws, consider the case of the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, better known as the GDPR. Introduced in 2018, the GDPR was a game-changer for businesses worldwide. It was designed to give consumers more control over their personal data and imposed hefty fines on companies that failed to comply. Take, for example, the case of tech giant Google. In 2019, the French Data Protection Authority imposed a €50 million fine on Google for violating the GDPR. The main issue? Lack of transparency in how the company collected and processed user data for targeted advertising. This fine was a wake-up call for businesses everywhere, highlighting the potential consequences of non-compliance with data privacy laws. But it's not just about avoiding fines. Stricter data privacy laws can also dramatically affect how businesses approach targeted marketing. Without access to detailed consumer data, marketers may find it more challenging to create personalized ad campaigns. This could lead to a shift towards more generalized marketing strategies, potentially reducing the effectiveness of these campaigns. Moreover, the way businesses collect and handle data is likely to undergo significant changes. They may have to invest more in privacy-centric technologies and practices, which could increase operational costs. As seen from these real-life examples, stricter data privacy laws can have a significant impact on businesses and their marketing strategies. With stricter data privacy laws, the relationship between businesses and consumers could change dramatically. Picture this: a future where businesses have to clearly communicate their data collection practices, giving consumers a greater sense of control and trust. It's a world where the veil of secrecy is lifted and transparency becomes the norm. This could be a double-edged sword for businesses. On one hand, they might face challenges in collecting vast amounts of data, which could potentially impact their targeted marketing strategies. But on the other hand, this transparency could lead to increased brand trust, as consumers would know exactly how their data is being used. Furthermore, these restrictions might even stimulate innovation, pushing businesses to find new ways to connect with their consumers without relying heavily on personal data. In the end, stricter data privacy laws could lead to a more transparent and trustworthy business environment, even though they may pose new challenges for marketers.